Look at these. These are called belfies. They're your belly selfies. Now, the woman who sent these photos want to make sure they're stuff.
All right, that scared me for a second, guys. Hey, welcome to this afternoon's training, man. This is something I just tossed up right now at the last minute, simply because I really want to help you guys get to the next level. I really want to help you guys to be able to take over Facebook and really kill it with what we got going on. And I'm telling you guys that it's not that hard to actually sponsor people. It's not that hard to actually find people because, believe it or not, Facebook has over, what's that, last count I heard it was something in the neighborhood of just north of 1 billion people on Facebook. So there's no shortage of people, guys. There are people everywhere that you can find. There's a method to the madness, believe it or not, where we can actually leverage the power of Facebook. Okay, so I want to take a moment to just let you guys know that this stuff is really easy. Don't overthink it. Don't try to do more than necessary, because it's really simple, man. Let me just log in and show you guys something real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm just going to share my screen real quick, and then I'm going to have Mentor come out, and she got some stuff she's going to share with you guys, and then I'm going to jump into some training real quick, because you guys need to understand how you can actually double the team right now. If everybody on the team today was just to go and, let's say, for instance, on our call later on tonight, they brought one person onto that call, and they joined, the team would literally double in one night. And that's how powerful this is, and that's just going to create more and more results, and it's going to create a snowball effect. So if you guys participate in the training and you understand what's going on, you're going to see the value behind this. Guys, I've only been in the company 3 weeks, okay, and I've already seen significant success so far with it. So I'm just gonna log in real quick and show you guys my results, and I have a Mentor come out and show her results and let her explain a little more about what she's discovered and educate me a lot about on the comp plan, even so that we can actually be able to help those of you that aren't as smart about the comp plan. Not saying that anybody's stupid, but it is a very confusing comp plan. So we're spending a lot of time digging through it so we can understand how to maximize it, and we want you guys to be able to do that too. So let me just log in real quick and show you guys the big picture of what's going on at my level, so you can kind of get, one, a little inspiration, and then two, you can also see what's going on behind the curtains, man, because a lot of you guys are, you're struggling out there, you're lost a little bit. I want to bring you guys in and show you guys, what I do and how I do it every day. What is this, and what happened, and whatnot. So anyway, guys, I'm a little tired, man. I haven't slept in approaching 30 hours now. I've been up, so just bear with me a little bit if I'm a little kind of loopy or something.
You are now in your back office business area.
All right. So here in your back office, guys, as you can see, just my team alone is already with just one shy at 50. It was actually 52, but 2 people quit. So for those of you that quit, hey, sorry guys, but the next when we get to that next level, you probably won't be there with us. You'll be kicking yourself. So get familiar with this area, guys. This is your business. This information right here is information that it breaks down to you what you need to hit the next level. Okay, so just read this information right. It tells you straight up what you need to hit. For me, for instance, to hit national executive, I need 15 personal sponsors with RTC or higher. It tells me I have 10 plus 2, and then I need a minimum of 3 active national executives or higher rank. I've actually got 2, but it hasn't updated yet in the system. And I just want to shout out.
You are now in your back office business.
I want to shout out both of those nationals right now. I want to shout out Delana Morgan, Mentor D. Morgan, and Shanice Payne, man. You guys are crushing it, believe it or not. You guys are actually in the top. Welcome to the top 10% of the entire company, first off. And that's a big deal. So don't take that lightly, guys. All right, that's a huge deal. All you need to do is sponsor 10 people, and you can do that. Anybody can do it, man. It's not hard. Just quick rundown, guys. Your direct deposit right here on the right side. Just click Overview, My Business tab, Overview. Click Access Direct Deposit. Put your bank account information there. Get your routing number, your bank account number. If you don't want to use that and you want to use a Payoneer card, it's kind of like a preloaded card that you can go ahead and access it, and I think there's like a small fee, like $5 or $10 maybe for the card, and then you load it, and it works just like a bank account. And that's for those of you that might be in foreign countries outside of the continental United States, and you need a way to access your funds. You can use that. And then when you do get your pay, you're gonna come up here to eWallet. and you're just going to click it onto your e-wallet. It's going to take you in there. You can actually see your direct deposit. Click direct deposit. You want to get your payout, and it'll tell you the amount. I just transferred some funds. You can actually see. Oops. You can actually see the transaction history. You know, as you can see, I'll just show you guys this real quick. This right here, you'll see this after you start to get when you start to generate some commissions, and this is literally just they're holding the billing for your monthly payment, so you don't have to pay your monthly payment. And as you can see, it says it's going to release on the 22nd of February because that's when I started. That will be my 30-day mark, and that $59.99 is going to pay out, and they will not charge my card. So that's going to happen for you guys. And as you can see, man, the payments are coming in. My first check was it was like $240, and then it doubled the next week, and then it just this week alone, I didn't even really do much self-promotion. I was just literally helping my team out, and just off the matching checks, man, I still managed to pull a pretty decent check. And I'm going to show you guys mine, and I'm going to have a mentor come out and you know, share some knowledge on that and go from there, man. And guys, just so you know, this comp plan pays in 20 different ways. So you get your personal sales, builder bonuses, your coded bonuses, matching bonuses, executive coded bonuses, matching executive coded like, I don't even understand all that yet, man. Matching personal sales, binary match. RNI, I don't even know what that is, man, but it looks good. As long as there's money over there, it looks good. Mine's kind of empty right now, but we're gonna, you know, we're all working on that. It's not about me. It's not about it's about the bigger team. So I'm just showing you guys what's going on, so you can see that things are happening. That was the first one. I'm gonna show you guys these 3 checks, man, so you guys can see them. Second week, as you can see, it doubled. That was the week ending February 6th, and then this week I actually spent helping most of my team, and still look what happened. I still managed to pull in $490. Not too bad for 3 weeks, just being at the house, not sleeping or going to sleep when I want to, and just, you know, doing my thing. So, and as you can see, it breaks it down here, lets you know I got put in 2 personals during this time, so I got my $50 commission, and I got coded bonuses, matching bonuses. I actually got some of these team bonuses. I don't know what they are, but I'm grateful for them anyway. So they're adding up, guys. So I mean, you can see how fast, you know, you can actually rack up some quick income, man, with this thing, and we're just starting. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't even seen all the income from the work I've done yet, because it's retro. It's I'm not gonna. It pays out. There's a lag on the pay, so just keep that in mind. But the checks don't stop coming, man. They don't stop coming, right, mentor? Do they stop coming?
Sure don't. Okay, so you want me to start sharing my screen?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. And I don't have to go through the whole process that Leonidas just went through, because, I mean, we don't really need to explain it twice. Can you see my screen?
You're good to go.
Okay.
Roger, Dodger.
Should have probably already logged in, but somebody probably would have said, hey, maybe that's not her account, so we're just going to start from start to finish. Come on, it would start running slow.
Yep, right when we need it live online. But and also, guys, man, while we're waiting on that to load, get in the back office and dig around, man. Go ahead, Dan. What questions do you have? Shoot some questions out there. I will answer them as they pop up. Yeah, get familiar with that stuff, man. Go in the back office and the back end office and play around back there, so you can you know, see what's going on and learn some stuff. Because I haven't been back there much, man. I'll be honest. I'm out here in the trenches right now, working a lot to help the team get results. You know what I mean? And I'm learning as we're growing. So guys, get familiar with that stuff, man. Because believe it or not, it helps us out a lot. Because then that's less time we have to spend on answering questions. Not saying that we don't want to, but if you guys can figure out the question, like, though, you know, some of the questions that you can literally just search online or dig through the website and figure out, please, by all means, go there first, man, because Todd's really busy. I think right now he's napping right now. He's up all night. We're up all night masterminding and working, and, you know, working on new lead strategies and getting closing people and doing a whole bunch of different stuff. We were masterminding last night. So and I'm just a hard charger, man, so I'm gonna crash in a bit so I can get, you know, take a little nap and recoup. So okay. Go ahead if you're ready, mentor.
It's still not working. I emailed them to myself earlier, so maybe I can just pull it up on my email.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. I don't know what's going on. It was just working.
Well, you go ahead and talk about what it is you wanted to share with them in the meantime while that's pulling up.
Well, I started on the 21st, and actually for the first 3 days I sat on it because I'm like, this is not going to work. And you actually do have 3 days to get your money back. And I thought about that, and I'm like, well, I didn't even necessarily give this a chance. So once I really hit the ground, I start running with it. So I don't want to show that one first. This is my first check, and I only had 2 sales. So that's $100 for personally enrolling 2 people. My second week, people say their check doubled. No, let's try this again.
Oh,
Next week, I got paid ways, and it's like $5 times 20. I'm like, what the heck is this? I really don't care. It's going in my bank account. But $635. Next week, my check is going to double. Do you guys not realize that I signed up under Todd Dow, so he gets a 100% matching bonus? You guys are going to get that same matching bonus for anyone that's under you. So I'm just an ordinary person. So for the people that you feel like is not going to do very much work and they may be a lazy leg, very well may put some money in your pocket. So just imagine if you sign up 3 or 4 people and they only make $200 for a week. You get that $200 matching bonus plus whatever you make on top of that. I hope you guys are really recognizing what you have in front of you and what type of leverage this team has really, really set. Like, we're about to hit the ground running. I need everybody on the team to go out and at least get one. If you got one, or if you're at executive, shoot for regional this week. If you're regional, shoot for national. If you're national, shoot for IE. We really need to take this serious for the next 30 to 60 days. Therefore, if we do that, the only thing that we would have to do is train our team to do the same thing. We literally will not be doing any more enrolling. And we have the system also that's pretty much going to explain everything for us. So there's no excuses here. Everybody here is a winner. Nobody here is a victim. We really need to take a stand in who we are and live in our purpose and figure out what our destiny is. If you don't know, figure it out. Figure out your purpose. Figure out why you're here. If you just signed up just because you want to make more money, okay, what do you want to make more money to buy? I don't care what it is. You guys need to really let that sink in because there's a whole lot of money to be made. I went from being fired from my job to my second week in a business commission only, going from $100 to $635. I don't have a problem helping people close. Guys, do not be scared or shy to ask us for help. Like, that's what we're here for. I'm going to jump on with Andre at 3 o'clock. Let the person know. I'm going to join you in a group chat. And I have somebody national that's here just in case I give you inaccurate information. That's all they need to know. We're going to close that sale for you. You guys understand that? Do you guys get that? We're here to help you. We want to help you grow. We want to see you get checks also. You're not here just to put your money in just to spend it. We want you to get checks so we can all get on these trips together and sit back and laugh about this while we're sitting on a boat training our other teammates. Isn't that what everybody wants to do? Leonidas, let's go ahead and
yeah, I was actually here just.
Okay, let's go ahead and actually walk them through a live closing because I think that person's been on hold long enough. I think I stopped sharing my screen.
Yeah. Also, I was just actually looking at the comp plan slideshow. I don't know if any of you guys have actually looked at it, but I was just intrigued by it a second ago. That's why I was taking a minute to catch myself. I was really intrigued by it. So I'm actually gonna dig through here on my Facebook wall right now and just go and show you guys a live close and see what happens. Let's see how this goes down because actually some of you guys are having issues on what to say to people. And believe it or not, guys, it's not that hard, man. With how we're doing the viral method that we're doing. All you really need to do really is just posture people in the right way. You know what I mean? It's all about posture, okay? It's all about how you posture folks. It's all about how you make them understand that we have what it is they want, but they just got to be led to it. You know what I mean? So you just got to frame it to them so that they can actually see what they want in the promised land, right? Because out there in life, people have we're all emotional creatures, so you got to be able to speak that language to them at some way, shape, or form, and at some level. So you got to speak your prospect's language. You got to meet them where they're at and speak their language. So let's see which one are these people we're gonna hit up. Let's hit up Ronald. And this is the process that I do when I do get friend requests. As you can see, I get quite a few every single day. I see who these people are real quick. These are other requests that came in that I did send out, because I actually do go and like look at people's Facebook walls. I don't just go and just add random people. I pre-qualify them. This is their application. This is like when you're going to a job. I come on here and I actually go look. That's why I'm up so long and so late, because I come on and I look. So I know this video right here. I already know this guy's an internet marketer, Ronald, because I know the guy in this photo. I know he's a he's probably a seven-figure earner on the internet. But he was in one of my last opportunities. I know him personally, so I know just by seeing that video. All right, he's an internet marketer, so his mind is already open to internet marketing, and that's what we do. So, and one of the big things I learned from reading is if you want to get people on your bandwagon, get on their bandwagon. And believe it or not, a like is very valuable on Facebook. As you can see, a lot of people on my team are getting paid right now for liking, commenting, and sharing posts on Facebook. How hard is that? It's pretty simple. But there's a method to it with the edge ranking on Facebook, and this is the behind-the-scenes stuff that we don't really get to see with Facebook that's going on that's responsible for your posts coming up in your friends' news feeds. You know what I'm saying? For instance, when you post something on your wall, if you notice, if it's something negative, 9 times out of 10 it gets a lot of attention because people love negative news. They cannot get away from negative news. But when you post something positive, it hardly gets any love. Why is that? Well, because people just love negative news. I honestly don't know why, man. They just gravitate to negative. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where you gotta pre-frame your offer to your prospect, right? So as you're pre-framing them, you want to actually meet them halfway. So like this page, I'll just look at this page and look for points of relatability, right? Meaning, like, I'll look and see, all right, boom, we've got 7 mutual friends. I'll check to see who the mutual friends are real quick. And it might be some people that I know personally, like Justin Manley. I know he's in our company. I know Ignacio's in our company. So this guy might already be in our company already. So when I talk to him, I'm not necessarily going to talk to him about what we got going on. I'm going to talk to him to find out if he's on the fence looking or if he's actually in the company, what his level is, what's going on. He looks like I'm not sure who he is there, but all these people in this photo look to be very affluent. You know what I mean? And with that says a lot about their character, because it said that your net worth is your net worth. Your net worth is strictly a direct reflection of your network. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at the people that you hang around with, look at their income levels, look at what your income level is, and you'll definitely be able to figure that out in a heartbeat. So, and this is how you pre-qualify people. Okay, this is what I do, guys. I go and I look and I make sure, because all this stuff points to relatability. He loves the Green Bay Packers, loves Wisconsin basketball. You know what I mean? He loves the ZZ Tops. I'm a musician, so this is cool points that I can just go real quick. He loves Motley Crue. I can go just, go do a quick Google search on something and just sound like I'm a guru about Motley Crue, and that guy we might have a 20-minute conversation about nothing, really, but it's about something. Why? Because we're building rapport. That's called building rapport, or finding points of connectability. So with here, there's a couple different ways that I will approach him, and I might literally just jump and say, "Hey, Ronald, how are you doing today? I noticed you shared that really cool video with Chris Records' new launch. Is that what you're promoting right now?" And I'm just going straight to the point, just for the sake of brevity for this webinar. Is that what you're... No, I will never spell check. See, mostly I'll probably know that by now. You're focused on right now? Or is that the only thing you're focused? Is that your only focus? Your only focus right now. Right now, boom. And I'm just gonna send that off to him. And as you can see, what I did right there in between the lines, as you can see, there's in this instance it's blue, but it's what's called white space, and white space is just putting a little bit of space in between making paragraphs pretty much so that it's easy to read on the eyes. So I know when he goes and he reads this, he's probably going to read this message because, hey Ronald, how are you doing today? Question. He's gonna want to respond to that, and I say, hey, I noticed that you're sharing. You shared that really cool video with Chris Records' new launch. Is that your only focus? What your only focus is right now? So I gave him 2 questions, something for him to really think about. So now when he sees this, he's gonna come, and as you can see, nobody liked his video, but it got over 27,000 views. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I gave him some support. You know, go Ronald, I'm gonna support you, buddy. Get on somebody's bandwagon, they'll get on yours, and that's just how it starts. Chris Records is a cool guy, by the way. Yeah, and it's really that simple, man. He's going to respond. I don't know if he's going to respond right now or in a few hours because, you know, people are busy, right? People are really, really busy, and they're just out living their lives. So you just got to give them time to respond. And that's why this process, you know, some of you guys that I talk to, I tell you guys to go ahead and what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I tell you guys to point the prospects back to me, for instance, because I know how to talk to them and I know how to lead them to the promised land. Most of you guys don't, and that's part of why we want to take the system off your hands, take the workload off of you, so that you can actually benefit from the system. Okay? I just came over here to see if there's anybody with any questions, real quick. And I'll just check periodically. If you see any questions, mentor, please let me know so we can just address them real quick.
I'm disabled from the questions.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
That ain't cool. You should be. Everything's good on my end. You should be. So yeah, guys. So it really pays for you to be able to benefit from that. Okay, from just going to somebody's page and actually just sharing. Sharing some love, just saying what's up to them, getting to meet them. Let's see what's going on in my inbox right now. Any new somebody's there talking about my new opportunities. Let's see who this guy is. So he came in off of something. Hello, M1. I would like to know more about your training. Where'd you guys? Hey, can you see my screen right now? Yeah, you can see my screen. All right. All right. Well, yeah. I have to meet people. Hey, Juan. I'll say something like, hey Juan, let me see what I do before I do. Let me practice what I preach. Let me go to his page and let's take a look. Okay, so he's been affiliated with some other opportunities. People have been pitching to him. So, all right, so he's not really on here too often on Facebook, but might still be beneficial. So what we do is we're just gonna talk to Juan and be like, hey Juan, how are you doing, man? Thanks for I'm not gonna say that because let me see. I'll be happy to provide you with any information that you require about our team of pros and what we do to help regular everyday Jane and Joes get the results out of life they desire. And I'm just gonna go back and, you know, for the sake of being politically correct, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some spell check real quick because I barely ever do this. All right, so I'm asking a question. You get the lifestyle. Okay, the desire. So and then I'll always leave with a question. So I get them coming back to me. So I'll say, hey, let me ask you, how serious are you about wanting to work with our team? I'm just gonna throw that out there, and he's probably gonna respond sometime soon. Maybe not. Maybe he's online right now or something. I don't know, but we'll find out here in a second. And I'm just digging through here real quick, see if I find any other potential prospects, because there's a lot of people in here that just look at this person right here. So this is a great example. So yeah, this is a great example. So this conversation started. I probably did the same thing 3 hours ago. Went through all. Hey Tanisha, how you doing? I'm great. Prepping for New York. I'm about to go there tomorrow. Oh, I'm fantastic. Cool. New York is always fun. She says, I'm hoping. So yeah, have you been there before? I've been to New York before when I was younger. So now I can really live it up. Business schedule, but fun. Definitely. So she loves to have fun. She travels. Whatever. So she says, what kind of business do you have? You know, she's travel, and I also own a publishing company. So she's a pretty smart marketer. She might already be in the company. So I'm just gonna be direct, man, and I'm just gonna ask her straight up. Oh, cool. Like fun. I'm a musician. What type of publishing company? And I'm going to talk about that a little bit, just to kind of take our mind off of travel a bit, because she might be in a company, she might not be making any money in the company if she is, or she might be in another travel company and looking for a better home. So, you know, we want to take our mind off of that a little bit. And I'll ask, publishing company, huh? What kind, publishing company? Cool. That's cool. I'm a musician. You know, I'll be like, well, I'm a musician. Sounds like fun. You own a pub company? Cool. What kind? I'm a musician, a songwriter / steel drum player. Are you a writer? I thought a writer yourself. I'm just gonna have to throw that question out there, and you see, guys, this is why it takes a little while, because this is like, you're actually putting the work in, okay? This is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm actually working, you know what I'm saying? Because this would be equivalent to that hourly wage salary or whatever they have at those places they call jobs. That's what this would be called, right? Okay, so you're just sitting at home talking on computers. Let's see what Juan said. Juan says, thanks for responding so quickly. I'm very well, and I'm very serious. I'm in another opportunity, and I'm not getting any results. Can you tell me what opportunity you are in? Okay, so, well, I like to be able to provide the best service to my team and anyone potentially, or any potential, or any potential partners. I'm in the freedom opportunity. No, I'm not gonna say that. Sounds kind of corny. So he wants to know directly what opportunity I'm in. So I want to answer his question. And yeah, sure, I can tell you what opportunity I'm in. And I can counteract that question and still answer his question vaguely, right? So I can be like, sure, I can tell you what opportunity I'm in. But why does that matter? Just to kind of throw his brain a little bit to see what he's thinking about, you know what I mean, to see if there's something that to see what he's thinking, you know what I mean, to see what's going on with his thinking a little bit. So, and guys, that's really all there is to the madness. I'm just gonna go ahead, you know, move on to something else. I was actually editing some video from last night's webinar. Still editing the video a little bit. Just got a couple of pieces still to touch up on it, and then that's pretty much done. And I'm just gonna go live my life throughout my day. If somebody else pops up, I'll just check back to Facebook periodically. See, he's responding already now, so he's sitting live in front of his computer, so I can probably close him and get him to sign up right now, because he's actually sitting in front of his computer, which is cool. And so you guys know also, you can actually sign people up right from their cell phone. Okay, when I signed up from my smartphone, laying in bed at 2-something in the morning, and I just got up and started working. So I mean, you can sign up somebody at ridiculous hours in ridiculous places. Just simply pull out their cell phone. All right. So Juan, he saw the message. He hadn't responded yet. From here, I'm pretty much just asking questions, forming them, like I was saying in previous trainings, just family, occupation, recreation, money, motivation, or mindset. And that's really all you want to do, is just go through those acronyms and talk about it in conversation as you're talking to your potential prospect. And that's pretty much it, man. The conversation is gonna almost lead itself to the sign up. You know what I mean? So you just gotta go in the back of your mind and just know that you're gonna win. You know what I mean? Like, that person's gonna join your team no matter what. They're gonna. Who is this? Okay. Okay. Wow. Not how. Okay, that's interesting. People are bold today. Wow. All right. So Juan got back to us. It doesn't matter, but I would like to know how much money you make. I want to make some money to help take care of my sick aunt. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, that's not on pace for six figures because I want to frame that right so he doesn't think like I have because I don't want to give him misinformation, okay? Because a lot of people misconstrue a six figure income for like six figures in the bank. Keep in mind, 8K a month consistently, that's six figures a year, okay? Just north of that. So, but I want to frame it in such a way because I don't want to give them a specific dollar amount because a lot of times people get really wide-eyed and they remember that dollar amount above anything. The rest of the story would not matter, but they remember that dollar amount because why? People, when you talk to people's pocketbook, you talk directly to their emotions, and people are emotional creatures, okay? So that's why you can reach you can get through to people so fast. So I spend money in different opportunities and looking at your picture, and it seems like an honest guy. I just really need some help, okay? All right, so I'm not gonna respond with that part because what he really wants from what he's saying here is he wants coaching. Really, is what he's really looking for. So, but he just doesn't know how to ask for it yet. So we're gonna work on that. All right. So he says he wants to know how much money I'm making right now. Okay. So I don't want to. I don't want to like overwhelm him with large numbers because like a few months ago I have had a 5-figure month without a company, and for an average person that is in that situation where he's looking for income for his sick aunt, you might not want to throw big results at people like that because it's got to be believable. They've got to be able to know that they can do it too. Because if you just come out and you show like $10,000 in a month, people are gonna be like, whoa, like they can't even comprehend that. Most people have only ever earned about $5,000 to $6,000 a month on average, and that's with a good college education, high-paying job. And they can't grasp what it feels like to have $20,000 a month, or $10,000 a month, or $50,000 a month. So you gotta speak in their language. So as I'm responding to him here, I'm empathizing with him. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to hear about your aunt, man. I wish there was. I don't even know like how to respond to something like that because that's very sad for me. Hearing that, it sounds like he's a very family-oriented guy. It's unfortunate that you're dealing with challenges in your personal life and roadblocks in your business. One, I never encourage cross recruit. I like to throw this out there, or jumping teams in any way because people love to do that. So I like to put that out there. But it sounds like to me is that you might want to get some coaching, which we can talk about in a few. Man, there we go. I'm spelling the words backwards now. Wow, that's kind of cool. I'm really tired. Alright, we can talk about it in just a few. Let me ask you something before we get into that. And this is just like taking control of the conversation. What type of income do you need to be able to effectively take care of your sick aunt? Alright, so saying his aunt means a lot to him, so he's going to read that and get back to me. She hasn't responded yet. Alright, so yeah, no more examples there in the inbox. No more friend requests right now. Alrighty, great. So basically, guys, all it really is you just got to understand how to speak your prospects' language. Okay, meet them where they're at and just take it one stride at a time, so that way you can actually see results, man. Okay, there is a sense of urgency, believe it or not, because you are, you know, the longer they wait, excuse me, the longer they wait, the more money they're literally missing out on. I think the last time I talked to Todd, the numbers he was throwing out was like you're missing like $200 a day every day that you wait and you're not on the team. Which, I mean, when you add it up over time in 30 days, $200 a day, you do the math on that. Let's do the math real quick so you guys can see the numbers. Times 30 days, that's a $6,000 a month income. Okay, so don't think that that is something light that you want to play around with, because for most people that is life-changing income right there. So, guys, basically, you want to pre-qualify them with questions. Okay, you want to be asking them again, family. Ask them about their family. He came out and he said it straight up front. He's got a sick aunt, so I don't have to ask that question. Occupation, you know, I need to dive in. Right now would be a good point to dive in there. I didn't ask about. But he provided the information. So he was saying he's been in different opportunities, right? So you want to be able to answer those questions in your presentation. He's been in opportunities before. He struggled. He doesn't know how to recruit. And we got that over here at Vacation, because we got an automated system that's coming out, and we're going to be able to leverage that. Okay, so he said, I'm a pretty modest guy. I just need at least a $5,000 per month so I can quit my job and be there for my aunt. So he needs a $5,000 a month income. So what I would do with him right now is literally set up an appointment with him. I would just let me tell him real quick. Okay, 5,000 a month. Okay. So he's obviously he knows that, you know, he's got to invest some money in order to be able to see a result. Okay. And I'm literally just leveraging the power of having an assistant, because people look at you different when they hear that. Like, whoa, you have an assistant? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I was at the gas station the other day, and guys, I have a driver now, right? Which is kind of funny, because for a few days, man, I was literally just my head was in my phone. I was on the computer just working, and I couldn't even drive and do it because I was so busy helping people. So I just literally hired this guy to drive me around town to do whenever I need to leave the house to do what I need to do, because I need to be able to focus, and you need to be able to understand how to. Guys, I'm getting really tired, man. Something like my train of thought's losing me. Hey, Delana, you wanna like help me out here a little bit, because I'm starting to nod off now. Can you hear me? Am I still on here? Yeah, guys. All right.
Yeah, I'm still on. It was only supposed to be 15 minutes, Leonidas. You know, you get carried away with the time.
Yeah, because I want to make sure they get it. I really want to make sure that they understand how you know, it's easy to really do this. It's not hard. You're just having a conversation with the person. You know what I mean? And you just want to be yourself. You see what I'm saying? And I postured him correctly so that he knows that, whoa, you know, he's got to check with his assistant. I got to invest some money. He knows up front he has to invest some money because I told him he needs coaching. You know what I mean? So he's already got that mind frame. That seed was planted. It's there. So now I just gotta get with him now, pre-qualify him to figure out exactly where he's at, and I'll get into more details in that in a bit. And then I'll tell him exactly straight up once he confirmed and said, yeah, I'd love to do that. And I'll tell him, you know, well, check my assistant. And I tell him normally I rate coaching. Yes, he's all excited now. Awesome. Yes, I am very serious. My coaching normally goes for it's actually 500 right now. $500. Oh, $500 per seat. However, being that you're in such a tough spot, how about I cut you a deal and let's say half, say 50%. Let's just say 50%. I'll do like a 50% deal with him just to help him out. Because he is going to need some money for traffic. He's going to need some money for tools. Because I'm not just going to do the work for him and then set him on his way. He's not a show him how to do the work. And it's not hard. He just needs to understand how the flow of information needs to go together. So let's say I give you half off, right? Half off because of your sick aunt, so you can actually be able to really hit your month goal on pace. That makes sense, Juan. Again, you always leave with a question, as you can see it, like I did in all the paragraphs, because I want to keep him engaged in the conversation. Okay, the person that asks the most question in the conversation controls the conversation, but you got to ask the right questions as well. So, and guys, that's pretty much a nutshell right there. What I do when I'm talking to a prospect. The next step with this right here would be I would try to pre-qualify him for his time and ask him a question like, hey Juan, how much time do you have to commit to working with me and my team daily over the next 30, 60, 90 days so that we can almost guarantee that you'll hit your goal based off of our commitment. And you put it to him firm and you ask for that firm number and you hold him to that, because most people are not used to being held accountable. That's why people sit and they get fat watching TV and drinking Coke. Nothing against anybody. That's what you do. Not hating on him, just saying that's the result of doing that activity. You know what I mean? So the result of working over here and doing this activity is a whole lot better, because you're going to get experience. You don't have to get up and go get. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. You can work in your birthday suit if you so feel in your bed. You don't have. You can work this from your phone, and it's low stress, low pressure, and you're able to actually be flexible, be full-time from home. If you want to work from the beach, you can literally do that with this opportunity, because the compensation plan is just so freaking sexy. So, guys, we were only supposed to be on here 15 minutes. I got a little carried away with the training because I really wanted you guys to see it, man. Let me pop over here real quick and see if there's anybody with any questions real fast. And then, if you don't have any questions, then, I mean, I want to wrap it up so I can, you guys can go out there and do what you do. Make that bread. Let's get it. Get that peanut butter and jelly, baby.
Yeah, you're tired.
Yeah, I'm talking tonight. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna hang around for a little bit, man. If you guys got any questions, real quick, shoot some questions up, man. I love to get some questions, and you guys can go. You guys can actually go and put this to work. So as I said, I'll have to check with my assistant on my availability. I will get back with you in about 55 minutes. And I just give them a weird time like that sometimes, just to kind of break their state and throw them off. And just to keep them engaged. It's all about the engagement with your message. So I'm gonna this is one last thing I'm gonna cover, and then I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna probably just get off here and just let you guys go to work, man. Shouts out to Shanice again, man, for hitting National Executive. Welcome to the National Executive Leadership Council, by the way. Very exclusive club. She sure did, it was like 17 days or something. It was a show, 16 days. Guys, it's not hard to do it. Literally just go out in there and apply what I'm showing you right here, and you can do it. Okay, you can definitely do it. I forgot what I was going to say why I'm saying that, but you can do it, guys. It's definitely doable. Just go out and hit up some friends. Go to your friends list. Go through their profile, check them out, see what they're saying, and then just turn around and just crush it. Okay, you can crush it. You can do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. If it's meant to be, it's up to me, and trust me, y'all can do it, man. So and your experience is all gonna. And you can see he's very happy, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, Leonidas." So, and he's so like I don't even have to. I don't have to, like, even if I charged him that $500, he would pay it because he was so. But I don't want to do that to him, because it's not about the money, guys. It's about helping people. So, I'm gonna help that young man out so that he can actually be able to take care of his aunt, because that's a very painful. That's a harsh pain body, man. I hate the fact that he has to deal with that. So, guys, man, mentor, I'm done. I'm good for now.
Yeah.
Me.
That was pretty much it.
I'll just hang around for like a few minutes. And I know there's a little lag with this thing, so guys, pop your questions in the chat, man. I know there's a lag, but I want to see some questions. I want to see more questions, man. Dan is asking all the questions. So he or she. I don't know if it's a guy or girl because it just has a name. Yeah, they're on pace, man, to really rip it up once they take action. Okay, guys, 3 people is all you need to unlock the matrix. Yeah, just go out there and get them, guys. Just if you guys need any help at all, hit me in my inbox. I am gonna go take a nap for a little while, and then I'll be back up. I might not probably, but I'll be around to help you guys out. If you guys need me for 3-way or something, okay? So I'm good, man. If you got again, I'm done. So we'll light up. No more questions.